Welcome to another video, family. Shalom. Today we're going to be addressing dominant versus dominance and what those differences are, especially 5 levels. We're going to be showing the difference between what is dominant and what is dominance. So to begin, the highest level of dominant, E-N-T, is what I call rule of law and order, which is the greatest level, and it symbolizes with and through the creator of all things, the Most High Yahowah, picked his chosen people, Yisrael, Yasharallah, and he gave them authority and dominance and rulership over the earth plane. Okay, and also through the Most High, he gave us a birthright, an inheritance, which is the lands that it was granted to us. Among are the Americas. The promise of the Most High, the prophecy that one day we would rise and become the head and not the tail, which position we occupy today. And through the soul covenant that the Most High made with us, his chosen people, through our Torah or Torah, okay, only with us. The covenant was only with us, not any other people. So all of these other doctrines out there that's saying that the Most High made covenants with other people, that's all a fallacy. Okay. Also, we're the firstborn created on this plane as human beings, H-U-E-M-A-N, humans of color, melanated, what I call the original melanated souls, or living souls. Yes, so that's the first level, the rule of law and order as ordained by the Most High with his chosen people on this plane. Second level of dominance is genetic, and that's science has already told us that the genetics of the so-called black race is dominant. Our physical characteristics, color, eyes, hair, and all of those things are genetically dominant over the recessive pale skin of Caucasians, blonde hair, blue-eyed, and all of those things. So that's the second level. The third level is physical dominance, muscle symmetry, body strength, stamina. I don't really need to go into that. We already know which races are dominant in this category. Okay, we know the so-called Negro or black races are dominant in this category overall. Physical dominance. Okay. So that's number 3. Number 4 is mental, IQ, mental abilities, reasoning, comprehension. All of these things are determined by education. Training indirectly affects these things. The difference also in mixing, the breeding, choice of a mate strongly affects your mental acuities, your history, your ancestry over time, and the conditions, along with your diet and your environment, whether you live in poverty or whether you are a wealthy individual. All of these things will affect your mental IQ, or your natural born instincts, innate abilities. Okay, and this will affect whether you'll become a thinker, and it will affect your natural cognitive abilities. So that's number 4, mental dominance. And the 5th is socioeconomic, which is strictly determined by the dominant society in power. Okay, and today that's going to be represented by the United States of America, which we know is a corporation, and it is dominated by the 1% monopoly capitalists. Okay, white supremacy that dominates the government. They formed a government, okay, and or a nation state, and it's ruled by the question with governments are, will they be ruled by consent of the governed, the masses, or will they be ruled by force or coercion? That's oppression. Okay. And also, these nation states will enforce a code of conduct and a racial and a economic class hierarchy. So this is what we're experiencing in the United States right now. Okay, there's both a racial and a class hierarchy. But with the 1% who are mostly Caucasian dominating the rest of the members of society. Okay, and they control what's called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So this is basically a satanic white supremacist dictatorship where 1%, which I say is the 33%, or this is why they use 33rd degree in Freemasonry. 33 is 1/3. Remember, our Bible says 1/3 of the fallen angels were cast out of heaven and came down to earth, and they corrupted mankind. So that's I believe that the 1% represents the 33% of the fallen angels and their bloodlines who are now controlling the human, or in their case, humanoid populations, also along with the reptilian human hybrid bloodlines, who are also in collusion, in alliance with the fallen angels. Okay, so as you can notice, from 1 through 5, with 1 being the greatest level of dominance, it's been inverted or reversed, and this shows the corruption that Satan has used now, whereas the Most High's people were put in charge, and now the Most High's people are on the bottom. Okay, and the monopoly capitalists, the 1% that's controlling the United States right now, are on the top. So there's been a reversal. Okay, and let me just reiterate once again who these 1% are. They're not just Americans. Okay, they are the Jesuit order, people of the Jesuits, who took control of the financial system in 29 with their money, when the fascist government of Benito Mussolini had to settle with Rome and give them back their power. And with that money, they were given $100 million. They were able to come in with their strong lira against the weak US dollar, and they were able to buy at pennies on the dollar your top Fortune 500 corporations. So this is one of the main people who are behind Wall Street, and why they have no interest in sharing wealth equally or paying restitution for the crimes that was committed against so-called black people. So also another group are the Nazis during World War II. The Bormann Fund came in as well. All of the wealth that was stolen by the Nazis. Coincidentally, the Nazis are also Catholic Jesuits. They robbed Europe And with that wealth, they were able to come in and buy up major banks and corporations at pennies on the dollar. Okay, and a lot of this wealth also ended up in the hands of U.S. military intelligence and the CIA, who used this money to fund their black ops operations, build their deep underground military bases, and to overthrow governments worldwide. So with that, I'm going to end. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe. If you're new, welcome. If you're old, thanks for watching this video. Leave your comments below, and I'll see you at the next video. Shalom.